Ever wondered why we're told being selfish is bad? Since we were kids, we've been taught that thinking about ourselves first is wrong. But what if I told you that idea might be holding us back from real happiness and helping others too? In this video, we're going to rethink why looking out for ourselves might actually be the best way to make a positive difference in the world. Get ready to question what you've been taught and see selfishness in a whole new light. Okay, so let's first understand why being selfless and putting others first makes us feel good. Well, at least in the short run. You see, when we do nice things for others without expecting anything in return, it can actually make us feel really good. And there's science behind it. Our brains release chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin when we're kind to others, which are like feel-good hormones. These chemicals make us feel happy and connected to others. Plus, when we help someone, it activates parts of our brain that makes us feel rewarded. Kind of like when we win a game or get a hug from a friend. Helping others can also lower our stress levels, making us feel more relaxed and at ease. So, being selfless and thinking about others can give us a little happiness boost in the moment. Also, for absolute clarity, being selfless shouldn't be confused with people-pleasing. Although they share some similarities, both are not the same thing. Selflessness is genuinely caring about the well-being of others and making sacrifices to help them, even if it means putting aside your own needs and desires. It comes from a place of empathy, compassion, and genuine concern for others' welfare. On the other hand, people-pleasing often involves prioritizing others' approval and avoiding conflict or rejection, even at the expense of your own well-being. People pleasers may say yes to others' requests or agree with them simply to avoid disappointing them or to gain their approval, rather than out of genuine concern for their welfare. So the real question here is, if being selfless and prioritizing others' needs over our own feels so great, why do we need to be selfish? There are some very strong reasons to do so. Let me explain. Number one, feeling good long term. You see, whilst continuously putting others before ourselves can make us feel happy in the short term, as we now know, it can lead to feeling overwhelmed and unhappy over time. Taking care of our own needs is important for our mental well-being in the long run. Imagine you're on a plane and the oxygen mask drops down. The flight attendants always tell you to put on your own mask before helping others, right? That's because if you don't take care of yourself first, you won't be able to help anyone else. Similarly, always focusing on others might make us feel good at first, like helping someone with their mask. But over time, we might start feeling exhausted and overwhelmed. Just like we need oxygen to breathe, we need to take care of our own needs to feel good in the long run. It's not selfish, it's necessary for our own well-being. Number two, balanced relationships. You see, always prioritizing others can strain our relationships and make us dependent on them. Healthy relationships involve both giving and receiving support, and setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining them. Imagine a seesaw in a playground. When one side is constantly weighed down, the other side can't lift up and the balance is lost. In relationships, it's a bit like that. Always putting others first can tilt the balance heavily on one side, straining the relationship. If we are always giving and never taking, it can lead to dependency and imbalance. Think of it as a friendship where one friend always listens to others' problems but never shares their own. Eventually, the listener might feel drained and unfulfilled, while the talker might not even realize they're unintentionally talking too much. Healthy relationships, like a balanced seesaw, involve both giving and receiving support. It's about finding a harmony where both sides feel valued and respected. Number three, personal growth. Think of a tree in a garden. To grow tall and strong, it needs sunlight, water, and nutrients from the soil. Similarly, for us to grow as individuals, we need to nourish ourselves with things that make us happy and fulfilled. This means taking time to focus on our own goals and needs. Sometimes focusing on our own goals and needs is necessary for personal growth. it's important to pursue what makes us happy and fulfilled, rather than always prioritizing others. So, don't feel guilty about taking time for yourself or prioritizing your own needs. Just like the tree that thrives when it's well taken care of, you too can flourish when you prioritize your own growth and happiness. It's not selfish, it's essential for your well being and for becoming the best version of yourself. Number 4, survival instinct. Imagine you're on a hike and see a bear. Your first instinct is to protect yourself and get to safety, right? That's because our brains are wired to prioritize our own survival. In the same way, helping others is nice, but it's also natural to think about ourselves. Our instincts tell us to take care of ourselves first because it's like putting on our own safety gear before helping someone else. It's not being selfish, it's just how our brains are designed to keep us safe and well. So remember, taking care of yourself is important too, just like wearing that safety gear on a hike. In simple terms, taking care of yourself can actually help you do more for the society. When you're healthy and happy, you have the energy and the ability to help others. Imagine you're on a journey in a car. Before you can offer someone a ride, you need to make sure your car has enough fuel and is in good condition. Similarly, taking care of yourself is like fueling up your car and ensuring it's running smoothly. When you're well taken care of, you'll be better equipped to help others by giving them a lift or supporting them along their journey. So, by prioritizing your own well-being, you're actually setting yourself up to be more helpful and supportive to others in the long run. That's it for this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel as it helps me bring more content like this to you. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.